So what's it like being back with the Spartacus gang? You had a little bit of a reunion yesterday at the panel. Was it emotional? Was it exciting?
My on-screen death kind of came up all over again. Highly emotional. Thrilling at the same time because we're kind of like this, we kind of became a family. Yeah. There's so many of us. I mean, at the same time, it was like, please, can I like get a word in? Please, can I like be asked a question?
What was it like shooting that scene, that final scene with Lucy, the death scene?
It was horrible. And as I explained on the panel yesterday, the producer, executive producer Rob Tapert, came up to me the day after we did shoot that scene, which is like down in the training square at the House of Betty Artists. And he said, you don't look dead enough. All the producers agree that we need to reshoot it. And we're going to make you really grey and horrible and ugly and bloody and dead. I was like, no. It's so hard being that tortured and having a baby cut out of you and your guts hanging out of you and a horrible Lucy Lawless jumping off a cliff with your baby.
So did they reshoot it?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, because I watched it and I didn't think you died. And I was interviewing Stephen after it was over, and I wasn't aware that you died until he told me you were dead, and I was devastated.
And you know what? I think I take full responsibility for that because it was not meant to be left ambiguous. I just didn't die well. I found it really hard to keep my eyes open and still. So it's like, they're like, Viva, we need like 10 seconds of no blinking, no breathing and stillness. And we're gonna like come into an extreme close-up over your face. I was like, this is really hard because I don't have my contacts in right now and it's really dusty and I feel like crap. So I'm like trying so hard. And I knew I blew it. I knew that they were like, we've got it. You did great. It's fine. You're good. And I knew in my heart that it wasn't going to look like I was dead.
Well, I think it was more of me just not wanting to believe. I was in denial. I think that's what it was. Maybe you were too.
Maybe I was sabotaging things for everyone.
Is there any chance we'll see you again in the final season? Maybe a ghost, an apparition, a different character?
A Sura, maybe?
Yeah.
Possibly. A dark brown wig. It's been discussed, but contractually I'm not able to talk about that today.
So what have you been up to since Spartacus
I've actually
ended?
just been shooting a movie in Ohio called Scorned. It's with Billy Zane and Annalyn McCord.
And who do you play?
I play a very non-Alithia-like character, which is cool. It's more like a damsel in distress, and she's, I suppose, a less questionable person than what I had been playing for the last few years. But that was hard for me. I find I sit much easier in complex, manipulative female roles for some weird reason. I don't know why. My mother thinks she has a lot to answer for.